Welcome everyone to Nascom live here on ESBN. Welcome you here to Pocono Raceway. We are live once again for the Nascom Online E-Racing League. I'm your host Adam Chapman for tonight. Pocono Raceway. We got stages with 20, 20, and 40. So 20 laps first stage win, 20 more laps second stage win, and then 40 laps for the third stage. Set to go green here in about 5 minutes. We'll have to get through qualifying and all that good stuff, but long way to go before we get to this one. Welcome to Pocono. As I mentioned, it's a long racetrack. Look at that track temp, 116 degrees. Cars going to be slipping and sliding. Coming into the night point standings, Mark Arthur on top of the practice charts tonight, on top of the points, currently leading. William Tex Perry coming in, not by much, pretty close, only leading by 11 points over Perry. And then Russell Charninsky, who's in third, 45 points behind. And then tied with him is Dalton Kilrow, who's picked up 2 spots. And then Tim Bills right there as well in 5th place. So a lot of races still left to be done this season. As I mentioned, Pocono Raceway tonight, this right here, only week number, I believe, 20, I believe. Of course, we did have one kind of like off week, kind of where we had a recruiting race. But still got Pocono this week. Then we head to, I'm going to go ahead and give you the month of June just because, why not? So we had a Pocono Raceway here tonight. Michigan next week. Then we head to a recruiting race at Suzuka International Racing Course. And that will be on June 15th and June 22nd. The very fun, as always, Sonoma Raceway. 65 laps of racing action that night. Of course, no stage in that Sonoma race. Then, June 29th, we will be at Chicagoland International Speedway. Very much looking at Chicagoland. Just seen today on the race notes that they actually added nighttime to Chicagoland. Don't know if these guys are going to be racing night. It would be awesome because I haven't seen it yet. Don't think these guys will, but hopefully, because it would just be, pretty cool to see. So we'll have to wait and see if they do, but we don't know. We'll just have to watch. Anywho, as I mentioned, still a long ways to go left in this league. This league actually goes all the way to November 16th, where they race the final chase race at Homestead. Chase does not start, however, until September the 14th, the first race of the chase for these guys. So anything could happen. Everybody trying to get the wins. Last week, it was Rick Ravon picking up the win after beating Tex Perry. They led 61 laps. Now, that was at Indianapolis. Keep that in mind. That was at Indianapolis where they had that race. And then they had the Charlotte Motor Speedway World 300 last week, where it was Byron that had the call for me there. 187 laps. And that's where Tim Bills picked up the win. Last week, they had 17 lead changes in that race. That was a long race, so we'll see what happens here if they continue to do that race. And then, of course, the All-Star race, it was Dalton Kilrow that picked up the win. And then the last points race we had before that, Kansas Speedway, where Kyle Gilbert picked up the win. So we got about a minute and 50 seconds left here in practice. As I mentioned, Pocono Raceway. The cars are actually out on track. You see them right there. But this is the new Pocono, in case anybody's wondering. But yeah, very much looking forward to this race. Got quite a few drivers in here, I believe. Tonight's race has, how many was it? Just seen it. No, I lost it. So give me just a second. I'll pull that back up. 18 drivers in here making a start. So did have someone else just jump up to the top of the board. Spencer Pratt, I believe that's how you say his name. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I'm not really familiar, but he is a past champion, it appears. Mark Arthur currently second. Marcus Hagman, Ryan Hauser, I guess we can say, is in 4th. Russell Charninsky, another previous champion, sitting in 5th place. Kyle Gilbert, Doug Thompson, big fan of Doug. Hunter King is in 8th. And Tyler Duggan is in 9th. Dalton Kilrow is in 10th. Both of them guys are rookie. Travis Brown currently in 11th. So we're about to go qualifying. This place, it's a long way to get around this place. So we'll see if these guys can keep it clean and green tonight. For at least for the stages. One thing about this race, And most of you guys know, I don't really need to say it, this race usually turns into a field mileage race. Very fast. Because usually towards the end, there's always that one guy or two guys that stay out. May have enough gas, maybe not. We don't know. So here we go. About to go checker flag and about to line them up to go qualifying here at the Tricky Triangle. As practice, coming to an end right about now. And qualifying will begin. The cars will reset. There you go. See the cars just jumping off the track, and then you'll see some pop back in. And qualifying is officially underway here from Pocono. Let's see. Anybody going to head out first? Waiting to see who the first one will be. Will it be Doug Thompson? He's sitting there. Different paint scheme tonight. We're in the Campbell paint scheme number 13. Different paint. But our first guy is going to be the 38. Rolling out onto the track. There you go. Ryan Helzer working in turn 1. Headed down Long Pond straightaway. You can see just the speeds that you carry here is going to be super high. I'll see if I can get that up for you guys. There we go. You see the speeds that we actually do carry here quite up in the upper 170s, 178 into turn 3. Remember, no turn 4 here at Pocono. Going to ride that bottom. One thing you got to be careful not to get too much of that rumble strip or you will have trouble. Look at that thing look like it's dog tracking down the straightaway. We said that yesterday in the K&N series. The cars looked like they was basically dog tracking down the straightaways. Interesting feel, I guess we could say, for these cars. But keep in mind this is an open series, so setups are very important here. Driving it into hard in turn 1, back down to Long Pond. He's going to be our first qualifier, so we're going to stay with him. See what kind of lap times he can put down. A couple other guys on track. Thompson, Dalton Kilrose rolling out. It looks like Marcus Hagman, Ryan Walsh is heading out. Hunter King sitting on pit road at the moment as well. So into turn 3, number 38, Verizon Wireless Chevrolet. Going to ride that yellow line. And the extra 3, let's see. He's going to get up really fast speed. Looking like a good lap so far. And first lap going to be 52.556 for the driver of the 38. We'll hop back. Doug Thompson. Actually, let's go back to Marcus Hagman. He should be getting ready to come to turn 3. He is. So we'll stay with him. Number 99. Working through turn 3. He's running a little bit wider, so we'll see how this approaches. This may actually be his out lap. Since he went that high. If it is, we will jump back. And, yeah, that is his outlap. So we'll jump back here. Douglas Thompson about to cross start finish line. 53.940 puts him in second place right now. Ryan Walsh, 55.955. Definitely going to look to improve it. He actually did not get much practice time, if any, on his track. A couple other guys coming out. Ronnie Osborne coming out. Tyler Duggan coming out as well. The Tennessee car is going to spin it around, and he's going to have to reset. Dalton Kilroe out on track now. So far, that number 38 car has been the car out front. Marcus Hagman, we'll see if he can do anything. So far, what I've noticed, the 38 car has been the one keeping it on the bottom through 3, and it's really worked out well for him. As you see, Hagman going to cross the line. 52.664. Definitely not a bad lap. About a 10th off from what our leader ran. So not horrible by any means. We'll see if he can improve a little bit. Osmer is out on track, by the way, in that number 18 car. Love the... oh, he might go around here. Got too much of the apron. Around he goes. Reset is in the works for him. Rush turn. Let's get a Bass Pro rolling off. See if the 19 can improve his lap. We're in a 55.655 last time. So he's quite a bit off the pace right now compared to our two leaders that have put down a lap. Give me your guys' prediction. Who do you think's going to walk out of here with the win? I think this right here could be, like I said, a field mileage top race. We know it's 80 laps, or 85 laps, but 80 laps total because we got the stages in and stuff like that. So, give me your guys' thoughts. Walsh does not improve. He actually slowed down just a little bit. Osborne once again with that apron. You can't really touch that apron. You got to be careful. I noticed he's touched it a couple times now. Got to be a little bit careful doing that. Hey Tim, how you doing, buddy? Blake Decker. Seen him race in a while. He is making it, so that's good. Ronnie Osborne working out of turn 1 now. See if he does. See if we can hop on board here. Let's go into the gyro cam. There we go. See if he gets the apron into turn 2. He did a good job that time not to get it. So we'll see what kind of lap he puts down here going into turn 3 now. Then it's long straightaways at Pocono. This is a fun place to race, though, man. Like, I'm not personally a fan of watching the races, but when you're actually driving the car, the race is actually pretty fun. He's going to cross the start-finish line. First lap going to be a 53.568. So he needs a little bit of improvement. Currently second, only off by about a tenth, and he might be able to pick up a spot or two. Dalton Kilrow, 41 Monster Energy. Keep your eye on him. He may have something here for one of these guys up front. Oh, he's going to push up too much. He may go around. Overcorrection. There you go. He's going to flip the car. And he's going to tumble a couple times here. Straight away. Oh, Lord. Not going to lie. Probably the worst stock car crash I've seen at Pocono. You see what I mean by getting the rumble strip? He just got too much of it. Overcorrection. And that back end hit the back wall, and there you have it. That's just tends to happen here quite a bit. First time I ever seen somebody flip that much, though. Derek Bruce out on track. Oh, the 27 put down his lap. Sorry, I did not see it. 52.243. Wow. Spencer with a great lap. Darren Bruce, 7th place at the moment. 55.291. 2 minutes left here in practice, or qualifying, so not very much time left. These guys that have not qualified need to get out there now if they're going to have time to put down a lap. It takes about a minute or so to go around on an out lap. So, Travis Brown coming to the start finish line. 52.977 puts him 4th. Good lap there. Blake Decker rolling out on track. Ron Ollifield, driver of the 1 car, will be starting his green flag lap. Down Long Pond straightaway, the Pennzoil Chevrolet. The turn 2, the tunnel turn here at Pocono. Usually want to take his turn. You don't really have to lift too much there in turn 2. You still got to lift a little bit going in, but you can be pretty aggressive back on the throttle and usually have a good drive off. So where you can set a lot of these passes. One thing that will play a factor here will be the draft. We got to keep that in mind as well. Cross the start finish line. Hollyfield, 54.335 puts him in P number 9 right now. A couple more other cars across the line. Tyler Duggan, the number 14 Chevrolet working down in Long Pond, will jump back up to Dalton Kilrose. He's getting across the start finish line. 52.519. Good lap there. Puts him in 2nd place. Duggan working through turn 3. across the start finish line. And we'll see what he can do. 52.420. Not bad at all. Puts him second place. Kyle Gilbert. 52.645. Puts him P number 5. Definitely a good lap there. Not bad. Anybody else? Blake Decker. Car's just downloaded in. She works down Long Pond. 13 seconds left. Don't think he's going to have enough time to finish it. Wine Washer right here is just getting some practice in, trying to get faster. So that'll help him. Kyle Gilbert, of course, did jump into 5th. Marcus Hagman is in 6th. All right. So let's get a look here at our grid. As Spencer Prate, I believe how you say his last name. Once again, probably butchered it. Tyler Duggan going to be starting row 1 as well. Beside him at 14. Row number 2, we got Dalton Kilrow. Keep your eye on Dalton. He's looking to have a good night. Ryan Helzer is in 38. We'll be starting in 4th. In 5th place, we got Kyle Gilbert, Marcus Hagman from Scandinavia. I didn't realize he was from there. Travis Brown will be starting in 7th with Russ Charninski. Will be starting in P number 8 in row number 4. Row number 5, we got Doug Thompson, Ronnie Osmer, and here is row 6, Blake Decker, who will be going to the back, so keep that in mind. Ron Hollyfield will be starting in 12th. Darren Bruce will be starting in 13th. Ryan Wash will be starting in P14. Here's your non-qualifying guys. Mark Arthur out on there. Tex Perry is in 15th to 16th. Keep your eye on both of them. I'm anxious to see what Tex can do in the long run. Hunter King, James Bunce, and Aaron Johnson will be starting in 19th. However, all these guys from 13th back will be moving up a spot because Blake Decker will be dropping back at the start of the race. So, about to roll here. Waiting for a couple more guys to grid up. Once again, here is your pole leader tonight, the number 24. Out in front once again here at Pocono. We're waiting on all the cars to go by, as the Ford Mustang pace car should be about set to roll any second. We're waiting on one more guy to grid up. Hopefully he does. If not, he'll be starting from the pits. All right, here we go. Pace car is rolling. And here comes all the cars, teams, all that good stuff. Somebody drive right into my camera. That would be awesome. Drive right into it. Be pretty neat to see. There's the 13 Doug Thompson rolling off. The 1. Rolling off as well, Ron Hollyfield. Tex Perry rolling off. The 9. James Bunce. And the 12. Alright. Here's a look down from the grid. Or from the grid. From the blimp. Long Pond straightaway. Give you an idea of how big this place actually is. Long track. What is it? 2.5 miles, I believe. Been a while since we've been to a shorter top track, but we get to see some high speeds. That's always awesome. Tunnel turn here at Pocono Raceway. Down the quick shoot. This straightaway right here ain't that long. Then we hit turn 3 here very shortly. Fun place to race if you're a race car driver, that is for sure. See some hard wrecks here over the past few years. I know even Real NASCAR has some hard wrecks here in the past. Remember Dale Jr. and Steve Park got into a hard wreck here. There was also a big pile up here at one time. I know Jeff Gordon was involved in all that stuff, but pace car is about to drop down. As soon as that pace car is going to drop, you're going to see the green flag come out. Pace car is in. Green flag out of the air. We're live from Pocono, the Nascom Online Esports Racing League. Underway here. Pocono Raceway. You're going to see guys shuffling back and forth, trying to get that draft, trying to make up every spot you can. Track position going to be big, absolutely humongous here at Pocono. Once we space out, tends to space out pretty fast. So, got to try to get everything you can here at the start of this race. 80 laps underway. We work out of turn 1. Everybody looks clean and green so far. No cars in trouble. Everybody just right now shuffling to what they can. 4th place. A 14 car up on that high side. Tyler Duggan cannot get down. Now he's able to get down, and he will fall in line in front of the 01 Travis Brown. So that goes to show you when you're stuck on that outside, usually you fall back just a little bit. Doug Thompson in 6th, right behind him. Marcus Hagman put the pass on Ryan Hauser out of turn number 3. We'll see if he's able to do it. That outside may get a run. That 38 car, Verizon Wireless Chevrolet, down the straightaway here at Pocono. There you see, looking forward, 38 able to get by him. Oh, a little bit of tire spin. I hear it on the car. Got to be careful. Burning them tires off that number 99 car. Hagman doing everything he can to try to move that car towards the front. Got to use them while you got them. They don't last long here. Charninski looked to the inside of Mark Arthur. Arthur able to take that spot away, actually. Moves him into 9th place. Arthur, your points leader, coming in tonight. That number 12. What is that? Hello Kitty tonight? I believe it is. Looking back, you can see Ron Hollyfield getting a run here on Charninski. Going down into turn 1, and Charninski able to hold it off. We'll see if the 1 gets a big run. It looks like he will have a run here at the end of turn number 1, going down the straightaway down Long Pond. Get ready to head 2. He's going to have the inside. The 20's probably going to have to give this up. Usually side by side, not the greatest thing to do going down into turn 1 or turn 2, and he is able to take that spot away. Blake Decker, Tex Perry, trying to put a pass on Charninski for 11th place. Decker, remember, started towards the back, I do believe. Once again, guys, give me your thoughts. Who's going to walk out of here with the win? Who will get the win? Great little battle here as Perry's going to wash up the track in turn 1. That's going to open the door possibly for Decker to take that spot away. He does slide up into 12th position. Someone else's mistake, always a good thing for you. Doug Thompson slid up the track in turn 2. Charninski looking to take advantage of that. And the 92 going to dive it in there as well. Trying to take advantage of the 20 getting underneath the 13. It looks like Blake Decker might have a chance to take this spot away. You look from high above Pocono Raceway, a little bit block put on there from Charninski. Stopping the run from the 13 car. And then space back out into 1. Look at the run the 13 got through turn 1. Drove it in pretty hard. Let's see if he's able to keep the momentum. He will not, as it's going to allow Decker to have a run down Long Pond straightaway. Oh, a little bit of oversteer for Decker. Ooh, that was a close one. See if we can watch the hands on this one. Oh, you get the wall. Yeah, he got the wall. That's what happened. All right, well, don't do that again. I'm not sure exactly when you'll have to pit, but one thing about this place, you can make up a lot of time if you're in the back. If you're around 10th or so, you can go down pit road and not go a lap down. That will help you come stage 2. So just got to keep up a little bit. You know, don't lose too much time. But you are able to pit, and come stage 2, you will be in the front. Ryan Hauser working on Tyler Duggan for 5th place. Looking back at the 38 car. Also got a battle happening up for third place as well. Travis Brown and Dalton Kilrow starting to put a little pressure on each other. You see that 24, the leader right now, dropping out. Spencer doing everything he can to break the draft between him and Kyle Gilbert. It's been a while since we've seen Gilbert in here. I know that he's, 16 points, I believe, but he been away for a few. Back in here tonight, so it's good to see him back in here. I always liked watching him race. He is putting pressure on Spencer for the lead. The 27, I keep saying the 24 just because it's the Gordon's car, but it is the 27. Been out front now for 6 laps, looking to lead lap number 7 here at Poconos. They work out of turn 3. See if Kyle gets that draft. He's going to be peeking to the inside. He does have the position. See if he gets the lead into 1. Basically going to slingshot around like you would an Indy car. We've seen that a lot, especially here at Pocono. We've seen that a lot today. The Xfinity cars pulling out a line like that. Here comes the crossover, the 27. Spencer trying to take that lead back as they drag race down Long Pond straightaway. Into turn 2, the tunnel turn. Who's going to lift first? It's going to be the 27. He lifts just a little bit. Smart thing to do. Let's see if he can get the crossover. And maybe got a little tight there, a little loose on the exit, because he does not able to get back up to his bumper. Here he comes. Now, meanwhile, something's going on with the 13. Slow, got a little bit of damage. He has dropped back. Something happened. Oh, okay. Did he have help? See what happened here. He was with Tex Perry, Blake Decker. Oh, got a little bit of Tex and into the wall. Tex did a good job keeping it off the wall. A little bit of damage there. A little bit on the right front as well. We'll check Perry's car to make sure it's clean. His looked okay, I believe. Yeah, Tex ain't going to be too slow. I believe he'll be okay. Meanwhile, we got a caution out on track because we got one car smoking. I'm trying to see who that is. Do apologize, guys. Something happened here. Trying to see who this is. It might take me a minute. Oh, it was a 12. Wow, Mark Arthur. May have had help here. Did he get turned? Or was the 38 just looking to go into the corner? It's a better look at it. Up. 12 definitely came up some, and the 38 came down. And there's your incident on track. Round to go. 2-car incident. Everybody looks like they're going to be pretty much okay. A little bit of damage, of course. These guys do get one quick repair, so they'll be okay. Pit road should be open this time. We'll stay with this to see. So it's kind of good news in a way. What makes it even better is, like I said, if you're towards the back, you can come in before pit road closes, before it ends stage 1. And that could be a huge factor for you if you're going to try to get and make up a lot of track position. Here comes the cars working off turn number 3. Pit road going to be open. We're going to see everybody hit, I believe, unless we see somebody stay out just to get some bonus points. Everybody hitting pit road. It'll be the first time in a long time I've seen everybody come down pit road at once. Of course, no lucky dog. Ronnie Osmer is out of this race, it appears. I don't know if he actually started, so. Or it appears he actually did start. Dalton Kilrow misses his pit box. He had to back up slightly. See if that hurts him. Any two-tire stops? Don't think so. Race off pit road. Going to go to the 27 with ease. Followed by Kyle Gilbert. And then it's a close for second or third. Travis Brown, Tyler Duggar, Ron Holiday, Rush Tarninski, Dalton Kilrow, Blake Decker, Marcus Hagman, and Ryan Wash. Ryan picked up a lot of spots there in 10th. What we'll do? Take a quick break because Pocono takes forever to go around. And we'll be right back right after this. Green flag back out in the air here once again at Pocono Speedway. It is the 27 car that has been out front most of the race. Spencer Prick leading us down into turn number 1 alongside Travis Brown, who takes second away from Kyle Gilbert. Done into turn 1. Keep it clean and green, fellas. There's your great look. 3 wide, a little bit further back. That is one car dropping back. It looks like that is Darren Bruce dropping back. More trouble right here. Hornet's Nest. With all these guys, this is Rush Tarninski trying to take 5th away. Looks like he is able to get that spot. Battle going to be for second as well. We'll stay right here for right now, though. As the one Ron Hollyfield trying to get around Blake Decker for 6th place. And it appears he will take that spot away. For 2nd place, Kyle Gilbert being worked on by Travis Brown. A little bit of damage on that back of that 227 car. Don't think it's going to slow him down too much. Kyle Gilbert coming in here 8th or 6th in the points. See if he can try to put together a good finish here tonight. May even pick up a win. As the top 3 cars get single file, we got one car really slow. Tex Perry's around on the exit of turn number 2. He's had some trouble tonight. Got the apron. Round he goes. Did he get the wall? He did. Oh, hard impact with that wall. Luckily, he didn't have to tow. And he'll go in and get that damage fixed here and now. So it's pretty interesting because these guys are catching into the pace car. It's going to be interesting. We don't have a lucky dog, so it's a quick yellow. But if these leaders pit, I say if you're in the back, go ahead and stay out. Pick up your stage points. If you're in the back and the leaders don't pit, come on in. Get you some tires and just ride the rest of this stage out pretty easy. So it's going to make things very interesting here for this one. See what these guys decide to do. All right. Pit road is going to be open. And everybody coming in. Do we have any stay out? We do. Charninsky stays out. They like to call a stay out if you're towards the back. Take your stage points. You still got 2 more stages to get this thing done. So Charninsky, Decker, James Bunce, and Charninsky was able to lead that lap. And Mark Arthur stays out in the 12 car. So that's going to leave Spencer on pit road. Everybody else as well. 4 fresh Goodyear tires. Splash of gas. And down and away they go. Close race off pit road. And Spencer not able to beat Kyle Gilbert and Marcus Hagman, who decided to take 2 tires. However, Gilbert takes 4 tires. Here's the difference on pit road. 37 seconds for Hagman. Kyle Gilbert, 41.2. Now, this is total time. 41.2 to a 42.0 for the driver of the 27. So, Spencer going to be starting in 7th place now. See if that plays a factor for these guys. We'll take another quick break and be right back live from Pocono. I want to give a shout out to all the teams running the 24-hour Le Mans. I did not run it this year, but I want to give a shout out to all of them guys running. It's a fun race to run. One of my favorite races of the year. Unfortunately, didn't get to run it, but I want to give a shout out to everybody that is. Working through turn 2 at Pocono. About to go back green flag here very shortly. Caution number 2 comes out. It's going to be another quick yellow, I do believe, because this is kind of a shootout here. Because we do get stage end at lap number 20. So remember that. These guys racing for that stage 1 win. Russell Cherninsky out front right now. Hasn't been a man all night. They're racing at 27 car. Spencer Prate, who's back in the 7th position after taking 4 tire stop. These guys elected to stay out. A little bit older tires, not much. It's only like 2 or 3 laps on these tires. So we'll see if that plays a factor or not. Pace car is going to drop in. Let's go up to the blimp cam so we get a better idea. Green flag out, and a great start for Cherninsky. A little bit of hesitation on the 99 of Marcus Hagman, who elected to take 2. And already, we'll see what the tires play here in the turn 1. Will we have another yellow? Everybody clean and green right now through turn 1. 3 wide a little bit further towards the back. It settled out very fast. Race for the lead. Blake Decker, who got a late start, didn't get no qualifying. 3 wide for 5th place. The 27 with the 4 tires, able to try to get around Gilbert. Still 3 wide. Gotta be careful there, 27. Just saying. Gilbert, you don't want to mess around too much with. He races everybody hard and clean. Oh, this is some great racing here for that position. Then you got James Bunce, who is a little bit slow, being pushed now. That draft working big here. And Gilbert able to clear that 27. Gilbert now, once again, 3 wide on the bottom. It's got disaster written all over it for a lot of these guys. I know the lead up front starting to intensify as well, but it's a big battle back here as well. We'll jump back up towards the lead. Here comes Mark Arthur, points leader, trying to get stage points. Working on Russ Cherninsky. And do we have a yellow? Big wreck out of turn 2. Yellow flag coming out. Track starting to clog up a little bit. Who is that backing down the straightaway? James Bunce, I believe. Okay, well, do your thing, buddy. Don't really. Oh, was that the 9 that may have made contact? Hunter King may have gotten into the side of someone there. Oh, no, it was the 38 actually got into it. I think the 38 made contact. Was we 4 wide? It was. So it was the 01. Checked up. 38 getting to the 22. There, it was just chaotic. 3 cars, 4 cars maybe involved. Hunter King just trying to get track position. So stage 1 going to go to Russ Cherninsky, I do believe. Don't know why the weather popped out, but whatever. So it should go to Russ anyway. We'll have to wait and see. But I believe that will be stage end. We're going to talk to him in just a minute. I don't want to interview while they're going to pit road. Pit road is going to be open. And Cherninsky going to come down? No, he will not. Interesting. So Cherninsky going to stay out and get that stage win. Remember, Cherninsky came in here. He was back in 3rd in points. See if I can bring him in. Oh, you know what? He might not be out there, actually. I forgot. He usually don't come in TeamSpeak until after the race. So, unfortunately, not going to be able to grab him. So what we will do once again, we'll just chill out for a minute. Check pit road. The race off pit road. Going to go to Ron Holiday. And do we have somebody speeding? No, we did not. Ron Holiday, Blake Decker. Holiday took 2 tires. Blake Decker took 4 tires, beating the 27 out. Spencer falls back to 8th now. And Kyle Gilbert falls back to 9th. Well, Spencer actually had a pretty decent stop, 40.6 seconds on pit road. Just still unable to utilize that first pit stall to get out quicker than everybody else. Get a real fast look here at the weather to see. Track temp was 116 when we started. It is 116 now. So has anybody got to read the patch notes that's coming out for this build that's coming up for iRacing? A lot of interesting stuff. A lot of cool things going to happen with the broadcast and stuff, I hope, as well. It's going to be interesting to see how it affects it. Green-white checker going to be added. Love that. Love the fact of that coming because that's going to be big for everybody. So that is being added. A bunch of other stuff. Probably one of the biggest builds I've seen in a long time. Mark Arthur going to come down pit road. Late in this one, so that's going to move Marcus Hagman up to 2nd as the pit lights are off. Curious if that's going to penalize Arthur or not, because I always thought you got a penalty if you didn't come down the first time. Maybe not. So stage 2 will be around lap 42, I guess, 40, something like that. We'll have an idea, but as we get set to go back, green flag. So it'll be around 43 when stage 2 happens. Set to go green. And the pace car drops in. Green flag. Back out in the air. Clog up in the middle with Blake Decker. We're looking at 3-4 wide down the straightaway. And the 27 is going to get very to the bottom. This may go bad in a hurry. Still 4 wide. Big trouble going to happen. Big wreck. We got a car flipping. Ron Holiday going for a ride. And I don't know where this all started. But we'll take a peek here. Multiple cars involved. Dalton Kilroe came down a little bit. And it looks like that's who came down again. Kyle Gilbert involved. Going to need to use that fast repair now. Actually, he may have used it, unfortunately. Yeah, he did. Well, he's going to need to sit on pit road and get some of that damage repaired. Should be okay. But unfortunately, caution comes out. Once again, here at Pocono Raceway. Russ Tarninski able to lead us back to the green, or back to the caution car. That's coming out of pit road now. What happened to Tex Perry here? He was able to get up there pretty fast. Let's see. This caution happened. Back it up just a little bit. I want to see this restart. Big shot from the one right there. That boosted him pretty good. You see the run he got. And then the rest going to happen right there. I don't think Hagman realized how close that was to his bumper. Pretty close. Pit road's open. Charninsky going to come down. Tex Perry coming down. I figured I would see, the 22.27 and Kyle Gilbert coming down as well. So this is going to turn the lead back over to this man, Spencer Pratt. And also, I want to mention that Mark Arthur was penalized, and he will get the waiver of this time. So, meanwhile, the caution going to send these guys to pit road. Let's see who wins the race on pit road. Gilbert's going to be there for a little while. Luckily, his track's so big, he'll get a lot of that fixed this time. And shouldn't really affect him too much. There you see Charninsky down and away. Perry down and away. And now the 2.27 is down and away. So he must actually didn't use his fast repair like I thought he did. He must have just used it just now. So he's down and away. Comes to 38 as well. And everybody else. Let's see. See if we can bring in Tex Perry, who's catching up to the back of this field. Just a second, bring him in. There we go. Hey, Tex, you got a copy? Tex Perry, you got me?
10-4, go ahead.
Man, started 16th. Didn't qualify, and so far your car looks really good. You liking it so far?
It's stable enough. We did screw up once. I made my own screw up, and I caught that apron in the tunnel turn there, and had to use my fast repair. But other than that, I mean, it feels pretty good. I'm hoping we can sneak up and hang out in the top 10.
Yeah, man, this place very similar to Indianapolis in a way with the Indy cars, kind of, because the draft plays such a big factor here. Are you experiencing that as well?
Oh, yeah, the draft definitely comes into play. Of course, Turn 2 is modeled after Indianapolis,
right.
And so I've always been fairly good there in the flat. So.
For sure.
But, yeah, I'm hoping we can make up a couple spots in the tunnel turn. I know I'm going to fall back, but I'm trying to get these points up here while I can.
Yeah, man, why not? Showing in 5th place right now, buddy. Good luck. We'll be watching you for the rest of this stage.
Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, man. That was Tex Perry. Going to be starting in 5th. Going to try to get some points, he said. We'll see if he falls back a little bit. He's one of them drivers that tends to do that a lot. There's a reason why he's got them finishes. Looking at Tex Perry, if we go and actually look at his finishes this season, you can see why. He's got the stats that he has coming into the night. Well, we'll look at his career stats. We'll just go ahead and do that. Career stats so far, 7 wins on his career, 7 poles. But top 5, 88 times, 172 top 10s out of 236 starts. Not bad at all. Let's see if he can do that tonight. And then, of course, the stats for this season. 1 win on the season, average finish of 8th, but 6 top 5s out of 13 starts. Not bad. But we'll see if he's able to continue that here at Pocono as we work out at turn 3. The pace lights are still going to be on, so we will double them up this time. You'll see that 12 car get a wave around, or the free pass, and then right there you see Perry going down pit road. All right, doubling up. About to go back green flag. Working through the tunnel turn. As the pace car is getting ready to drop down, we'll go back up into the blimp because that gives us an idea of the spread out these guys get. Remember, these guys can't go as soon as the pace car drops, so we'll see what Spencer decides to do. Pace car is going to drop in, and Spencer going to lead his 18th lap. Green flag out, and already a battle for second as that's going to be taken by Travis Brown in that car. Everybody else getting single file, looks like pretty quickly compared to what we have seen. Battle going to be right up there in the 4th position. Rush Tardinsky and Kyle Gilbert battling it out. Gilbert trying to take that spot away. And it looks like he does for now. Great battle here. Tardinsky trying to hold off that 38 car. As we got one car coming down pit road. That is Darren Bruce coming down. Ryan Hauser trying to take that spot away though from Tardinsky. This is for 5th place. Oh, I thought I heard tires squirreling. Do not. And everybody up front getting single file pretty quick. Here comes 38 once again to having a peak underneath 20. He's going to be able to get a big run here, able to take that spot away as they work into turn number 3. Back here, Marcus Hagman and a whole mess of cars being led right now by James Bunson at 22. We got one car in the wall. Everybody circles out and tries to get as far away from that as they can. Even got one car down of the guess we can call it an apron. That was the 13 car. Douglas Thompson actually getting that wall. You see him right there. And then Marcus Hagman drops back quite a bit as well. Decker and Kilrow. This right here is for 10th place. James Bunn's going to go wide. I don't know what smoke right there. Ooh. Tex Perry trying to get a big run here. He's going to try to look on the outside of Ron Hollyfield. Not going to take it. He's going to dive back to the inside of James Bunce. He's going to take that spot away. Move Tex now back inside to 12th place. And now Tex slowly starting to work on. Who is that? Hollyfield, I believe? Yes, it is. Down the straightaway here. Get ready to dive it off into turn number 1. Riding on board. You see that Dalton Kilroy machine got a lot of damage on the left front of that. Able to get around Hollyfield. Let's see if he's able to get around Dalton Kilroy. And he is. A move Tex now inside the top 10. Meanwhile, for second place, Tyler Duggan trying to take that spot away. The rookie working through turns 3. Trying to bring along Travis Brown as they work out of turn 3. Whoa, that number 9 car really loose sideways. Hunter King coming off turn 3. It's a cool looking shot. All these guys right here really closing in, really tight racing here all around. Got to be careful not to get that bumper. This is a battle for second. This is basically a 6-car battle for second place. All the way back to, what is that? The 38, I believe it is? Yes. Charninsky in it as well. All, from second back to 7th. How about Ryan Walsh? Didn't practice none. Didn't qualify the greatest. Coming in here. Starting at 14th up to 4th now. Working on trying to get that 3rd position away. Tex Perry blinking just a little bit. Hopefully it goes away. He's been pretty good, that's for sure, man. He's dominated pretty much the race. I'm not going to lie. I don't know a lot about him. I haven't got to broadcast him in a race before, that I don't think anyway. But, I mean, he's leading by 2.5 seconds. He has pretty much put a whipping. When he's been out front, he's been caught in traffic a couple times because of pit stops. But when he's out front, I don't think there's a lot for him. Maybe on the long runs, we'll see if, Kyle Gilbert, Ryan, or one of them guys can catch him. But right now, I mean, look at the times. He's a little bit slower that lap compared to 2nd and 3rd. But for the most part, he's been the guy to beat. Especially on these shorter part of the runs. Like, I mean, he's done pretty good. Hunter King taking that spot away. Travis Brown trying to cross him up. Not going to be able to do it. Hunter King now takes over 7th place. He started back in 17th position in that number 9 Chevrolet. Did a good job. And getting back up there. These guys right here still running it together. This right here still for 2nd place. Kyle Gilbert, Ryan Walsh now for 2nd. Underneath the 227, trying to take that spot away. Looks like he does, or he is able to take it away. Great pass there for the 19 car. Great battles right here throughout the entire field right now. These top 5 that we see, from 2nd back to 5th now. Actually, we can even say 6th. Really starting to close in. Right now, the fastest car slowly starting to catch up. It's number 9 car. Great laps he's been putting down. That was a really good lap there. Actually, right there with our leader. Last time Spencer, probably from what I'm seeing, was the fastest on the track that time by. So, 55.556, and do we got a car wrecking? No, we do not. I thought I heard some tires squealing. We do not. Here's Blake Decker and Travis Brown. Decker takes away that spot. We're starting to get spaced out, which is typical for Pocono. 14 with a little bit of damage on the side of that car. Little tire rubs. It's just racing. Into turn number 3. Really close racing here. Kyle Gilbert really not giving a lot of room to Charninsky. Gilbert held him down, was able to get that run off turn 3. And that may open the door for this 14 of Tyler Duggart as well. Three wide behind 3rd place Gilbert. Let's see who wins this one. Well, 38's going to bail on that. Don't blame him at all. Back up your corner a little bit, see if you can get the run out of 2. He does not yet. Mark Arthur. Right behind him, Aaron Johnson. James Bunce for 13th. Johnson. Haven't spoke a lot about the 72 car. Started back in 19th. Has worked his way forward. Gained 6 spots so far. As pit stops have begun. Smart move, I believe, by Marcus Hagman. He's thinking ahead. Willing to give up his stage because this stage will end here in about 4 laps. And he's going to try to get the lead here once we work at stage caution. Spencer's been the one, been out front constantly, done a good job. Charninsky, Kyle Gilbert. Once again, battling back and forth. Gilbert going to be able to hold that spot right now for third. Looking at the second place and first place, last time by, Ryan Walsh was faster, but he's still 3 seconds behind. Oh, Charninsky going to get a little loose on exit. We'll see if that allows Gilbert to get that. He will not be able to take it right now as they work into turn 3 once again. 14 of Tyler Duggar putting some pressure on now. Right on board with him. Caution flag comes out, and that will end this stage. I forgot that was a stage end, so I apologize. Oh, wait, wasn't stage end? It was Travis Brown. He'd go around. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, I think this may have been net code. Because that shot way too far off. Blake Decker in the 92. There's definitely contact, oversteer a little bit, or overcorrected, and into the wall, and has blown up. So will Spencer be the stage winner? Let's find out. We know Marcus Hagman's going to stay out. That is a guaranteed spot that he's staying out. Oddly enough, this may actually work out for Travis, because he's still not a lap down from what I'm seeing. So this could work out really nice. Yeah, he's going to be down the way. He's going to have a really good start and restarts position, I believe. If these guys pit, should be inside the top 3. That may work out really nice for him. So caution 5 comes out. Well, I don't think that's going to be the stage end. It may be. Wait and see if these guys pit or not. And everyone coming down. I think you got to come down. I know stage points are important, but I'm thinking about the race now. Unless you think we're going to get another caution. Ryan Hauser going to stay out. Hunter King elects to stay out. James Bunce. Aaron Johnson stays out. Marcus Hagman actually did come back down pit road. Travis Brown is going to stay out as well, I think. Oh, Brown coming down pit road as well. So what we'll do, we'll take a break. We'll be right back right after this. Watching Nascom on ESPN from Pocono.
the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing. The Porsche Esport Supercar. Between April and September, 40 drivers will compete for over $100,000 in cash and prizes. Expect to see tight, close-quarter racing with some of the world's best sim racers all battling for pride, prizes, and of course, the chance to be crowned the inaugural Porsche Esports Super Cup champion.
Welcome back to Nascom Online E-Racing League, as we are set to begin here the 40-lap stage, the final stage of the night, here at Pocono Raceway. So far, Spencer's the one been out front, 31 laps here led so far for tonight. However, don't think we've quite seen the end of some of these other guys. I think there's still some very much capable guys running. I apologize about that, I hit the wrong button. Very much capable guys are running, still able to definitely win this race. And we'll see if they're able to get up here and take this lead away from him. As we work down the backstretch here at Pocono into turn 3. About to fire back off once the pace car drops. These guys will go, most likely. Out of turn 3, the pace car take a left-hand turn and green flag back out in the air. Restarts have been insane though. And it ain't no difference here. 3 wide, possibly 4 wide, a little bit further back in this group. There we go. How about that? We'll try to get Dalton Kilrow able to try to squeeze in the middle, trying to get the run out. Looking underneath the number 9 car of Hunter King. Still 3 wide. It's Travis Brown able to take that spot away. Killer slides up in front of Hunter. Meanwhile, up front, Charninsky battling out now with Tyler Duggard. Number 13, Doug Thompson up in 4th. Oh, Blake Decker. Oh, what a save. He just mowed the grass. I don't know how he was able to save this. Wow. One more look at this on board. Yeah. Should have went around, just going to be honest. And able to still maintain a good spot. We may have one going around. Yeah, we got more than one. We got cars flipping the 41, the 72, the 09, the 12, the 9, and more. What happened here? In the turn 1, and the sad thing is where this happened. A lot of cars involved. Looks like the 9 gave 72 a shot in the 1. Mark Arthur was involved, your points leader. And unfortunately, a couple guys had a tow. Darren Bruce has called it quits. There's the shot. Looks like 72 just got a little loose on the apron. Shot back up. Dalton Kilroy nowhere to go. Mark Arthur really nowhere to go as well. Unfortunately, it brings out the 6th caution of the night, as we do catch the back end of the pace car now coming out of turn 1. Look to the top 10 before these guys possibly hit pit road. C means previous champion. I do believe that's what that means. R means rookie. There you go. Set to go green. Here in a few laps, but first, pit road is open. Everybody, mostly everybody, coming down. Gonna have Marcus Hagman staying out, everybody else on pit road. Make sure Spencer can get on and off pit road good. Everybody else getting into the boxes looking pretty solid. Oh, Kyle Gilbert slinged that thing in there. Let's see, did he miss it? Nope. Kilroy did. Kilroy's having a lot of trouble hitting his box tonight. Tex Perry down and away. Maybe some 2-tire stops done there. Definitely a 2-tire stop on Texas car. Everybody else besides Ryan Hauser took 2. Everybody else taking 4. Take another commercial break because, let's be honest, you all don't want to hear my voice as they go run on caution.
The Porsche Esports Supercar. Between April and September, 40 drivers will compete for over $100,000 in cash and prizes. Expect to see tight, close-quarter racing with some of the world's best sim racers all battling for pride, prizes, and of course, the chance to be crowned the inaugural Porsche Esports Super Cup champion.
Go ahead and cut that commercial short because we are lined back up, set to go green as we work down Long Pond straightaway. So far, tonight's summary of the race. Had quite a few lead changes, 5 lead changes for 6 cautions. About to go back green. 32 laps will remain once Marcus Hagman hits the line. Will be leading his 3rd lap. So far, the most laps led will go to that 27 car, Spencer, who's been out front for quite a few laps. Don't know exactly how many laps, but it probably won't be long. We'll be finding out. So far, so good. for him. Race definitely not over. As I mentioned, still a long way to go. Pocono, a very long racetrack. But anything can still happen. Marcus Hagman so far, no wins this season, 1 top 5, 5 top 10s. As the pace car drops in, green flag is back out in the air. Marcus Hagman out in front, being pushed by that 27 car. He's been out front quite a bit. Spencer going to be able to take second away. See if he's able to grab the lead. Just yet, don't think he will yet. Everybody back here shuffling to what they can. That outside line really gets going in turn 1. Good Lord. Shot they got there, but battle for the lead up front. Spencer trying to take that spot away. He's to the inside going into the tunnel turn, and he will take that top spot away from that 99 car. Out of turn 2 down to 3. Hagman definitely losing some spots here. Ryan Wash was able to get the second position away from the 99. And everybody right now, caution flag going to come back out as the 22's around, the 20's around. Kyle Gilbert is on pit road, and I don't know what happened here. Oh, what's happened with the 22? Or Kyle Gilbert. Oh. The 20 went flying, by the way, with Chardinsky. So these two made contact. Oh, the 227 came up on him. It's kind of interesting. That's 2 times you guys have made contact. Pretty interesting there. One more look at it. Russ was doing pretty good, and then there's one contact. And the 227 basically doored him. Okay, so that may have been a little bit of payback there. The 20 came down a little bit, made contact. Then that happened. And then this happened to the 20, connecting him. And Kyle Gilbert slides back up the track. He collects someone else. Oh, there's James Bunce once again. James was just minding his business. And unfortunately, it took out 2 of the fastest cars. Russell Charninsky, who's was on and off pit road. He actually does take his quick repair. And Kyle Gilbert sitting on pit road. Wow. Ouch. That was a big one. So at 51 of 80. With Spencer now leading 36 laps. Safe to say he may be the most laps led tonight. Maybe. Still a little ways to go, but we'll see. I was sitting here talking to myself, guys. I apologize. See that caution come out. Let's see if the 27 is going to hit pit road. He's one that everybody's been chasing. Will he hit pit road this time? He's looking like he may go towards pit road. This would get him to the end on gas. And he's going to come, and it looks like everybody else may follow. All the way back to the 1. Will Dalton Kilroy stay out? No, he's going to come down as well. So everybody hits pit road. What a save by Dalton Kilroy, though, huh? We was talking about that just now before I realized I didn't have my mic muted. Great save by him, overcorrecting the edge what it was to correct it, not hit nothing. Pretty impressive. Do have a lucky dog car. Aaron Johnson goes around. Mark Arthur. Oh, Tex Perry stayed out. Mark Arthur going to follow suit. 2-tire stop on that car. 4-tire stop on Spencer's car. And everybody else taking 4 tires besides Ron Hollyfield is the 1 who comes out in 5th. So Perry's going to stay out and lead a lap. That's probably more for strategy than anything. We may see him actually come back down pit road. Just have to watch him and see. And yeah, Perry definitely going to come down. Take on 4 fresh tires. You see the 9 following him in as well. That is Hunter King, who's a few laps down. A couple other guys coming back in. Dalton Kilroy and Tyler Duggan coming back in. And we will take our hopefully final commercial break. We'll be right back right after this. Very interesting. Seen a lot of the leaders come down pit road, topping off with gas. That's it's a little interesting. Apparently, they knew they didn't have enough to make it, so Ron Holyfield stays out along with 6 others. Back to Tex Perry, who's back in 6th place. You see him up on that high side. So some interesting strategies being played with Travis Brown, Spencer, Mark, and James, and all these guys. Let's see how this plays off. I mentioned earlier that I think strategy could come down. One thing is, we got to get that lone green flag running. We've had one lone green flag run in the 2nd stage, and that lasted a while. Wasn't quite 20 laps, but it was there. See if we can do it here. This could make some very interesting racing. So a lot of single file starts here too on that bottom side. Pace car is going to drop in. Green flag is back out in the air. The 20 is going to push that 1 car as hard as he can down in the turn 1. It's going to stack up that inside the road pretty good. Here comes the 27 already. We're looking at possibly at 3 wide. A little bit of block put on there from that 1 car. Ron Holyfield may have put a block on Chardinsky. We'll see what happens here. Battle for the lead. Doug Thompson trying to get it. There it goes to 38 around. Caution flag may come out, and it does once again. I don't know what happened here. He just got too much on the gas, and around he went. So that happens. And for the 9th time, caution flag will wave here. Pocono, as the 13 car will lead his first lap, I believe. So Doug Thompson leads his first lap of the race, followed by Ron Holyfield. Spencer up to 3rd already. Rush Chardinsky, Marcus Hagman, Travis Brown, William Tex Perry is going to be 7th. Dalton Kilroe is in 8th. Mark Arthur 9th. And James Bunce is now in 10th. Lucky Dog going to go to, looks like the 72 got it again as well. Pit road open, everybody coming in besides a couple guys staying out. I think that they realize that the cautions could play a factor here, and they want to get that track position now. Definitely a smart way to do it and move up. You see 13 stayed out, 27, looks like Tex at 85 stayed out. And there's your Lucky Dog pass. Pace lights may be going off on the pace car this time. Waiting to see that now. They work through turn 3. Let's wait and see if the pace lights drop off. You see the 13 diving down pit road. He's going to go get some gas. Tex Perry dropping in as well. He's going to turn the lead over to this 27 car. Pace lights stay on. We take a step away. Something I can't wait on is some trucks. I think that's going to be really cool to watch, the stadium top truck things, whatever they're called. I forgot off the top of my head. It's going to be really cool to see them here on iRacing. So, about to go back green. Welcome back to the Nascom Online Racing League. About to get set. 16 laps to go from Pocono as the pace car gets ready to drop in. 27 car. Expected to have more cautions, he's thinking. He elected to stay out. Green flag back out in the air. Him and Blake Decker will lead us down into turn 1. Good start by that 92 this time. One of the best starts I've seen that outside line actually get as he's able to pull down in front. Dalton Kuro maybe looking to the inside of him right now. However, Kuro going to be able to take second away. There comes the 20, a little bit of slide up there. Big crash once again behind him. the 14, the 9, the 13, the 22, and more. Oh, the 13, that time. Oh, this was 3 wide. That explains a lot. '38, seen it coming. It was a 99 to 22 making contact. Marcus Hagman, James Bunce, I do believe. 314 was on the bottom. 22 appears to have came down. Yeah, he just came down a little bit, and that's what made the contact. In hard trouble right there. The 9 nowhere to go as well. So caution flag once again pops out here at Pocono Raceway. And this is exactly what the 27 wanted. Apologize. See if he's actually saving gas or not. Running on board with the leader. Waiting to see what happens here. I don't think we'll see him go down pit road by any means. He's gonna look at it. Nah, he ain't going down pit road. You can't go down pit road this way. Okay. Interesting call there. I think some of these other guys may be good to go, but a bunch came down, so maybe they're short as well. We had, what, 6 cars stay out? Trying to see if he's actually... Yeah, he's shut off right now. Yeah, he's killing the switch. A lot to save here at Pocono, though. So Dalton Kilroy is going to take the lead. Lead his first lap of the night. See what happens once we get set to go back green. Once again, the Lucky Dog, however, goes to the 2 or 72 car. He's actually got a lot of laps back. He's only 2 laps down now. He was like 6. These cautions have really helped him out. Will they double up this time? They will not double up just yet. Everybody trying to save as much gas as they can. The more caution laps right now, the better for Dalton Kilroy and all these guys that stayed out. Remember, 6 cars stayed out. So they're trying to save a little bit more gas than that 7th place car back in that 27 car. Spencer, he's been out front now for quite a few laps. Most laps led tonight, by the way. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens as we get set to double up. We're going to have 11 laps to go when we go back green. Keep in mind, next week when we go back for these guys at Michigan, we will have green, white checkers on the board for these guys. So it's this whole sim is about to change with the adding of that and a couple other things. I'm very much looking forward to it. See what all gets added. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be added, so I'm much looking forward to seeing all of it. It'll only make a good broadcast, but the racing's going to be a lot better and all that stuff. Knowing that there could be a green, white checker, it's going to be very interesting for pit strategies and all that stuff. So now you're going to have to keep that in mind. So doubling back up. I'm going to have 11 to go once we hit the line. Once again, next week we head to Michigan Motor Speedway, 80 or 100 laps, I apologize. 100 laps there. Next week from Michigan. I'll be back live here again on Monday night, SRCA Lightning Cup Challenge from Talladega. Well, that's going to be a good race. I believe it's 80 laps, I believe. 60 laps, something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. We'll be back for them guys. I believe it's 65 laps, I think, from Talladega. And that would be around 8 o'clock on Monday night. And that would be the last time you'll see me until a while. The following Saturday. Well, I'm back here with these guys. Pace car about to drop in. Being led by the Ford Mustang pace car tonight. 11 laps to go when we hit the line. 11 cars on the lead lap. Pace car drops. Green flag back out in the air once again. And Dalton Kilroy with a great start. He chose the high line that time. Allowed Charninsky to get that low line. Here comes a crossover move from Travis Brown to the inside of Charninsky. Keep your eye on that 27 car running in 6th. That's the Jeff Gordon paint scheme. The DuPont and the Flames. Right there he is. Keep your eye on him as well. He's the one that's been out front almost all night. Travis Brown going to take away second. And the 27, Spencer going to take away 4th place. As Ron Hollyfield dropping back a little bit now. He's going to get past about a 38 of Ryan Helzer. And now here comes Tex Perry. Perry may be getting a little bit of a bump. No, he does not. I thought he did. 92, Blake Decker got a little bit further down. He's had that happen a couple times now. There you see the old IndyCar move. Dalton Kilroy doing everything he can to break that draft from the 01 of Travis Brown right behind him. Kilroy not able to win a race yet this season. Going to be looking at 9 laps to go once we hit the stripe. He may not have the lead for long as Travis Brown slowly starting to creep up. I apologize. Dalton Kilroy has won a race this season. He actually won back at the Charlotte Motor Speedway Open, or he led the Charlotte Motor Speedway All-Star race, won that, and he also won Talladega. But the 27 takes away second. What a move by Spencer. He's going to take that spot away. He's looking to take the lead on the 4 fresh tires. And he should have this lead at the stripe. It will be about even. Dalton Kilroy able to lead that lap, but he does not have the preferred line going into turn 1. Spencer going to take the lead away. Maybe. Here comes 41 trying to fight back from the outside, pushing up the track. Going to be close on exit. Not going to be able to take the lead. He's not going to be able to hold on a second. He falls back to 3rd. Meanwhile, for 3rd spot, Charninsky starting to put some pressure on the 41 car. Don't think his battle is done for the lead yet either. Travis Brown slowly starting to put some more pressure on that 27. Here comes the 38. He's going to dive to the inside. Great move there from Ryan Hauser The 20 didn't pull out of line, so the 38 jumps out instead and try to set up a pass. Not able to do it. Very interesting points night as Mark Arthur, not the greatest night. Back in 11th, he's done a good job of just staying out and taking advantage of these wrecks. There goes the one car. He's not going to wreck. Ron Hollyfield goes halfway around. May have had help, or did he just get to? Oh, the 85 put the bumper to him and moved him up the track and halfway around, and he's able to still run. Moves him back to 11th now. Oh, that was a little bit loose there as well. The 27 got loose going into turn 2. Got on that apron. Did a good job. I thought he got loose. Maybe he didn't. 7 laps to go at the stripe. Tex Perry trying to hold back this Tyler Duggan. Tex with a little bit of a blinking issue. Tyler going to take that spot away. Here comes Blake Decker. He's going to take that spot away. This may actually be a big pass if Arthur's able to get around Tex here for that spot. Remember, Tex Perry right now 11 points behind Mark Arthur in the points. Mark able to take that spot away, so that is a big pass there for that 12 car. We'll see if Mark can get a run. It does appear like he's going to have the inside line going down into turn 3. I hate when people have them connection issues, man. Usually they got a good race going, and unfortunately it does hurt them. Everybody pretty much single file. 5 laps to go next time by. Travis Brown, not as fast right now as the leader last time. Everybody getting single file for the most part. Tex was able to get back around Tex. We'll see if... Tex was able to get back around Arthur for 8th spot. See if he's able to hold that position in the final 6 laps. James Bunch trying to close in. Looking at a top 10 right now for the 22. Meanwhile, Spencer is checked out now, 1 second ahead of 2nd place. I'm curious if everybody's got enough gas. We knew it was close. So let's see if everybody's shut the car off or anything like that. Appears like everybody could be good. The only ones that's going to be close is like Dalton Kilroy, but I believe they should be good since we had them caution laps. Another pass. Arthur takes that spot back away from Tex Perry. Closest battle out on the track right now. Another pass coming up. There's a lap car of Marcus Hagman, who had some trouble a little while ago. Tex to the inside once again. Oh, he's pushing up. He had to get out of the way, out of the gas. Mark Arthur may drive away. That may be the break that he needed. We'll see if that will be the deciding factor between them two. We got one car back up in the wall. I think that was Hagman once again. Yeah, slow off the turn 1. And, okay. That happened. Hagman was, looks like he just got a little too close to the wall. I don't think he realized he was that close. Meanwhile, the leader checked out. 3 laps to go for that number 27 machine, who's been out front now for 52 laps. So over half this race. More than half. Battle for second starting to pick up. Dalton really backs up his corner in turn 2. You can see it. And it looks like where Travis may be a little bit better. See if the 01 can hold him back here to exit of 3. He definitely got a better exit that time than what we've seen. Meanwhile, first place has driven away now, 2 seconds ahead of Travis Brown. Actually, Dalton really got up to the bumper of this 01 car and kind of lost that gap just a little bit. So that's going to do one thing. Spencer's going to come out of turn number 3. He's going to see the white flag in the air and try to get around this 2.5 mile track one more time. And try to put this one in the books. 54 laps left for the driver of the 27. And he has started out front. And that... Actually, I apologize. Yeah, he did start out front, and that's where he's planning on finish. Somebody else thought he started 10th. Into turn 2, the tunnel turn, and he's looking just at a little over half the track left. Actually, a little under half the track left. Final turn for Spencer coming through turn 3. He's going to see the exit of 3. He's going to look up, and he's going to see the start-finish line with the checker flag waving. Spencer's going to bring that car home. P number 1 here tonight at Pocono. Battle for second does go to Travis Brown. Dalton Kilroy will finish 3rd. 4th place goes to Ryan Hauser. 5th goes to Tyler Duggan. Russ Tarninsky, Mark Arthur, Blake Decker finishes 8th. James Bunce, Ron Holiday, and Tex Perry finishes back in 11th. Your winner for tonight, though, picking up that big win here at Pocono. Love the paint scheme. Dominating performance. You hear the 01 congratulating just by revving up. A little bit of bump put on. Congratulations. Here comes another bump from the 14. Gonna bump him as well. Everybody coming up congratulating Spencer. That's a big win for the 27 car. That was a hard fought win, man. He had a battle a little bit when he's back in traffic, but for the most part, he's dominating all night long. Cars behind them pulling in as well. There you go. Burnout here at Pocono. That's a familiar paint scheme to see winning here. See if we can get some of these guys in here. Let's see, is Spencer actually in here? He is not at the moment. Bring in 3rd place. Who finished in 3rd? Dalton Kilroy. See if I can grab him real fast. Here tonight. Let me see, where's he at? Hey, Don, you got a copy?
And 4.
Man, 3rd place tonight. You started 3rd. By the way, amazing save on the backstretch. I thought your race was done, but all in all, not too bad. 3rd place. Satisfied?
Kind of. I mean, it was Preet. Preet's always going to be good in whatever we run. I feel like I could have had something for him if I was just a little bit smarter with how I was going to drive it. But when he got 4 tires, I figured me staying on my 2 tires that I had like half a lap on, I could have maybe done something. But third place for the night I was having, I'll take it.
Yeah, man. A lot of guys elected to pit a little bit earlier. You elected to stay out and was able to still come out with a good finish. What was the key to that, man? Track position was so big here. It always is.
Yeah, it was. As the run went on, it definitely got harder to pass because the cars would get a little bit tighter, and if you tried to go to the inside, you just couldn't carry enough speed off the corner to make anything really happen. Um, Only reason I was able to really stay up there that much is because I had kept pitting on those cautions before that, and so my left sides were fine, and I only got right sides and got up there, and it's not like I was on really old tires. It was maybe like half a lap older, so I feel like, again, for the night I was having, just a little bit of track position is all I really kind of
Yeah,
needed.
man, that save on the backstretch was amazing. Well, not bad tonight. Head to Michigan next week, so a little bit better track. This long track stuff, it kills me. But third place tonight, man, not bad. Any shout outs you want to give out?
I just gotta give a shout out to everybody I race with: Tex Perry, Mark Arthur, Blake Decker, Kyle Gilbert. I'm forgetting people. I feel sorry if I've forgotten any names. I gotta thank you guys for putting on the broadcast and all the admins for what they do for the league.
Good job tonight, man.
You.
Thanks, buddy. Next up, we'll go ahead and bring in Travis Brown, who picks up second place tonight. Hey, Travis, you got a copy?
Hello.
Man, second place tonight. Started in seventh, and I think I've actually watched you race a couple times before in a different series. But second place, it looked like you could have had something there, maybe on a longer part of the runs. But overall, second, not bad. Satisfied with that?
Yeah, I mean, I was slow as shit. I was like a second off the pace in some runs in practice, and I mean, I don't know. I was honestly just gonna go out there and wait on somebody to put me out of my misery and go get me some food. But I mean, I stuck with it. That's my motto: stick with it. I represent fat kids around the world and tell them to never give up. So I never give up. And went out there. Dalton made a good run at me. I screwed up turn 2 pretty bad, and Dalton sent it off into 3. So I knew I knew if I backed up the corner, I'd be able to put the power down on the high side and probably get by him. And we were beating and banging, and that was good. A lot of fun. I like racing Dalton. But yeah, it was a decent race. There were a lot of cautions, but I don't know. Pocono can kind of get pretty spread out and boring. So I guess from your perspective,
that is better. Yeah, it is better. Yeah, I was mentioning that, man. Track position, big key here tonight. You was able to get that track position and walk out of here with a second place finish, man. This place is very unique. We talked a little bit about it. It kind of reminds you a lot of Indianapolis, and I'm sure you took that kind of in perspective as well when racing this.
Yeah. I mean, I suck at Indy too. So I don't know. I'm more of I like shorter tracks,
right.
But I mean, I do all right in the mile and a halves. But these weird shaped rectangle and triangle tracks, I mean, I about failed geometry in high school, so I'm not too good at this stuff. But yeah, somehow I knew I didn't have anything for Preet, but I tried to get track position on that restart, and Dalton was pretty quick, so I couldn't quite get by him before Preet got up there. But even if I would have, I think Preet would have got by me. So
for sure,
I'll take it, man. I don't know if I deserve second, but
oh no, you're pretty fast, man. Honestly, you was good there for a long time. So yeah, not bad. Any shout outs you want to give out?
Just shout out to Preet. Preet pretty much made that setup I was running. Mark helped me out a ton with just how to drive the track. He also made a setup that I tried in practice, but it just
I didn't fit your style.
Preet's was a little different in places that I needed it to be different. But honestly, I think if Mark and Gilbert didn't have issues, they would have beat. Even Preet was saying that they probably had long run setups in it, so they probably would have been really fast if their luck would have been a little better. But
sure.
Yeah, just shout out to Black Country Rock. Appreciate everybody putting this on. You for broadcasting. Now I can't decide. I guess I'm gonna go to Waffle House. I don't know. I might go get me some nachos from the gas station or something. Kick back, smoke a cigar. But
I don't blame you, man. Good race tonight. Thanks, buddy. Next up, we'll bring in the winner of tonight's race, Spencer Preet, who picked up a big win, basically dominated. Spencer, you got a copy?
I got you.
Man, dominating race performance. Only thing I can pretty much ask you, 55 laps led. Talk us through your night. Your setup looked like it was on point tonight.
Yeah, I hit on something right near the end of practice, about like 10 minutes left. Was messing with right rear spring, and I think that helped me a lot taking off. But I think on the long run, we never really got to see a really long run, but I think I was going to be kind of screwed if we got too many laps on the tires. I think I was falling off a little bit worse than everybody else, but really the only guy that I think would have been able to get to me would have been Gilbert, but he ran into a lot of trouble. And I guess Mark probably too, if he had had a cleaner night. But yeah, it was quick. It just needed needed a little bit more in the long run, but luckily we had enough cautions and they're spaced out well enough that I never really had to deal with it.
Yeah, I was looking at you. At certain points, you was a little bit caught in traffic. Some guys staying out and stuff like that. Your car looked like it handled good in traffic. How big was the draft and stuff here? Because it looked like at certain points you could just pull out anytime you wanted to when you was behind somebody and pass them.
Well, I mean, it helps definitely with these long straightaways. I think the bigger thing would be, especially when you're on that, if you got fresher tires and there's guys out in front of you, you can hook the corners so much better. So you already have a bigger run off.
Right.
And then if you get up in their draft, you can suck them down the straightaway and just blow by. So that was kind of the thing with that. Just having the difference in tires and being able to just get huge runs.
Well, it's always good to see the Jeff Gordon paint scheme in victory lane. I can't complain about that, man. Started first tonight, led 55 laps. Can't complain. Dominating performance by you. Any shout-outs you want to give out? That was a great run tonight.
Just shout out to everybody I was running with tonight. Travis, Hunter, Dugan, keeping me company in Discord. And big thanks to Tex and everybody who keeps this league running. And you guys for putting on the broadcast.
Good job tonight, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was Spencer Preet who picked up the win here tonight. Congratulations to him. Dominating performance, as I mentioned. Let's get a look at your results. As my thoughts on the race goes to Spencer Preet. Dominating, as I mentioned. I don't know if anybody really had a chance to catch him. You mentioned marking him. It looked like on the longer runs that they would have a chance to be there, and they needed it. But my curiosity was, if they would have caught him, it looked like it took about 15 laps. We was only probably 2 or 3 laps away from pitting. So I'm wondering if they would be able to actually even hang with him after the pit stops and all that stuff happened. So I don't know. But it's going to shake up the points a little bit. Mark Arthur was able to extend just a little bit because Tex Perry, as you see the standings, finishes in 11th. So we'll see how that shakes it up heading into Michigan. But that's going to do it for us tonight, guys. I won't be back until Monday. I hope everybody enjoyed the race. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Y'all have a great night, and God bless.